The morning light crept through the window blinds, painting soft lines across Ethan's face. He sat at the edge of his bed, staring at the floor. Around him were pieces of a dream he once believed in. A guitar leaning against the wall, unfinished lyrics scattered across the desk, and a heart full of almosts. 2 years ago, Ethan had believed he could change his life through music. He left everything behind, thinking passion alone would carry him. But reality had been a tougher teacher than he expected. Now he was back home, broke, unsure, and ashamed. His mom's voice came from the kitchen, gentle but heavy with concern. "Breakfast's ready." "I'm not hungry," he said, tying his shoes. He needed air. Outside, the sky was pale and quiet. He walked until the houses faded behind him and the road opened to a small bridge over a slow-moving river. He used to come here as a kid whenever life felt too big to understand. Today, it felt big again. He leaned on the railing and let the sound of the water fill the silence. "Maybe I was just foolish," he whispered to himself. "Maybe dreams are for people who already have something, not for people like me." A voice behind him said, "That's a dangerous thing to believe." Ethan turned around. An old man stood a few feet away, holding a small toolbox. He wore work clothes covered in dust, but his eyes were kind. "Didn't mean to startle you," the man said, walking closer. "I come here sometimes to check the bridge. These old boards like to test my patience." Ethan nodded, but didn't speak. The man glanced at him, then at the water below. "You look like someone who's standing on the edge of giving up." Ethan sighed. "Yeah, something like that." The man smiled gently. "You know, this bridge wasn't always here. Years ago, the town was split by this river. People had to walk miles just to reach the other side. Then one day, a man decided to build a bridge. Everyone laughed at him, said it was too big of a job, too crazy of an idea. But he built it anyway." Ethan looked down at the planks beneath his feet. "And that worked out?" The old man chuckled. "Well, you're standing on it, aren't you?" Ethan smiled faintly. The man continued, "But what most people don't know is he built it alone for months. Every time a storm came, it tore down what he had made. And every time, he rebuilt it. You know what kept him going?" Ethan shook his head. He believed in the bridge before anyone else did. The words lingered in the air. The old man tightened one last bolt and wiped his hands. "Dreams are like that," he said. "They start shaky, they fall apart, they test you. But if you stop building, you'll never cross." Ethan swallowed hard. "It's not that easy. I tried. I gave everything I had." The man looked at him kindly. "Then give everything you've learned. Failure isn't the end of the road. It's part of construction. You're not done. You're just rebuilding." He picked up his toolbox and started walking away. "Keep working on your bridge, kid. The other side's waiting." Ethan stood there long after the man had gone. The wind rustled through the trees. For the first time in a long while, he didn't feel broken, just unfinished. When he got home, his mom looked surprised. "Did you eat?" she asked. He nodded. "Not yet, but I'm hungry now." He walked straight to his room, brushed the dust off his guitar, and sat down. His hands trembled as he strummed the first chord. The sound wasn't perfect, but it was honest. Hours passed, chord after chord, word after word. Something inside him began to rebuild. He wrote about struggle, about falling apart, about bridges that take time to build. He didn't care about fame anymore. He just wanted to tell the truth through music. The truth that no dream is wasted, if it changes you from the inside. Weeks later, he posted a small clip of his new song online. No expectations this time. Just a message that might reach someone else standing on their own broken bridge. By morning, thousands of people had watched it. Comments poured in from strangers saying his words made them feel less alone. Ethan didn't smile because of the views. He smiled because he finally understood the lesson. Success isn't about crossing the bridge. It's about having the faith to build it, even when no one believes you can. He picked up his guitar again, the morning sun streaming across his room. For the first time in years, he didn't feel lost. He was building, and that was enough. Moral of the story: when life breaks you down, remember, you're not starting from zero. You're starting from experience. The bridge you build through persistence, pain, and patience becomes the path to your true self. Don't stop building.